What is up, guys, and welcome back to SBK16 Career Mode. And today we're here for episode 2, which is going to be the Thailand Grand Prix at the Chang International Circuit. On the screen you can see a bit of preview footage from episode 1, which took place at Phillip Island in Australia. Be sure to go check that out if you haven't seen it already. That was a very interesting episode. Anyway, if you're excited for today's video, be sure to smash a like on it. Do get subscribed so you don't miss the rest of the series. And now let's have a quick look at the results from free practice. And just the same as last time out in Australia, we top practice comfortably, obviously because I had it on an easier difficulty setting. Because we finished in the top half in free practice, that means we automatically qualify for Super Bowl 2 and the chance to see if we can gun for, spoiler alert, our second successive pole. But unfortunately, it's only P4 this time out, around 0.6 of a second off our teammate Jonathan Rea, who only narrowly secured pole position, so at least our teammate has managed to get himself on pole. However, P4, that still means a front row start, and now let's go to the grid for race 1 of 2 in round 2. Here we are on the grid for the Thailand Grand Prix. We start from P4, obviously out of 24, should I say. So I discovered Mengi's bringing up the rear. Anyway, let's just go straight to the race. And we're going to rev up to 3 red lights. And round number 2 is underway. And once again, it's not the best start for us. Going to try and again defend our position in towards turn 1 like we did last time out in Australia. It's a relatively short run down to the first corner this time. But then if you look at the mini-map on the top right, we've got a long back straight coming up here as well. This almost reminds me a little bit of the Red Bull Ring in Formula 1 in terms of the circuit layout and the straight corner. However, we're braking now down towards turn 3 because turn 2 taken flat out, and you can see we're going to get a great exit here, and we're looking to challenge Van der Mark on the Honda. The Dutchman a little bit slow out of the exit of the loop there, and we're already side by side, and we're going to go in towards the diving left-hander, one of my favourite corners. But in the end I go all the way clean round the outside of not only Van der Mark but Davies as well. It might have been Giuliano, I think it was actually, so yeah, my bad there. But anyway, we're up into P2 and make that P1 as we catch our teammate out cold. Obviously, we're running the exact same settings as we did in Melbourne for race number 1. We're running 3-lap races on maximum AI difficulty, and you can see I've gone onto the grass there, and that's not very good, and that's going to cost us the race lead. And Rea has got back through as we're coming towards the end of lap 1, so it has been a good start from us. In the end, we've gone from P4 up to P2, and again I've gone onto the grass. I'm just sort of not quite getting into my rhythm now as we're heading down towards the final corner. It's coming up to the stadium section on the start finish straight, and again there's no curbs here whatsoever, so you just need to make sure you get a good exit. But Rea is absolutely stonking away with this one at the end of the first lap. As we cut to the final lap of the Grand Prix, and I've lost a couple of places, but look at the mini-map. Jonathan Rea is absolutely storming away with this one. He has got a huge lead. As you can see, we're braking towards turn 3. He's probably got around 10-15 seconds, so I think it's fair to say our teammate's going to win this one today as we get dive bombed by another rider there. However, we're going to look to get straight back past up into P4, and we've got Van der Mark and I think it's Giuliano ahead of us as we go in towards the diving left-hander, where of course I made that move earlier. I'm not going to be as risky this time, but as I go a little bit onto the grass, don't want to take too many risks here as we go slightly deep as we head in towards the third quarter. I'm not even sure they're called quarters, sectors, whatever. I know that it beeps 4 times and shows you a delta over the course of a lap. Anyway, ignore me waffling. We've just got a few more corners to go now, and I'm going to try and make a move on Van der Mark. No, I've gone a little bit wide there onto the grass, and it's going to cost me another position, and the rider's going past is kind of freaking me out as Forrest now goes down the inside, and it's Davies up ahead of us now. So we've gone from P2, P4 down to P6. Rea has already won the race. However, for us it looks as if it's only going to be P6 at race 1 here in Thailand, as Shafi Forrest is going to try and send one down the inside, but it doesn't look likely, and we are just about going to hold on to P6, are we? Yes, we are, and it's P6 at race number 1 in Thailand. Just thought I'd show you Raya's 17-second win there. Anyway, P4 again, and we're underway for race number 2, the final race around the Chang International Circuit. And this time it's been a relatively poor start from us and Camille, and well, there's quite a few riders going to get past us. It's been a dreadful start. We're all the way down into P12, so going horribly deep in towards turn 1, and now we've got it all to do as we're in the bottom end of the points here, and we're put under all sorts of pressure from Guintoli and Abraham, and there's all sorts of riders going up our inside. I think De Angelis is in there as well, so's Forres, and now all of a sudden we find ourselves down in P19. How's that happened? Lost 15 places in a matter of sort of 3 or 4 corners. That's not the start we wanted. However, we do have the best bike, so in terms of a drag race we are going to win that. But no, we've made a crash. We collided. Either way, that is not good. And we are now down into last place. It's been a calamitous start here for the second race. And again, look at the AI here trying to catch you out. And again, that has to be a bug. It happened in Australia at round number 1 when we crashed into our teammate, and the AI just seemed to block the road and ride really slowly as if they're designed to catch you out. So that is horribly frustrating. Anyway, we're going in towards the next corner, and we are going to make a move up into P23 ahead of the Czech. The Czech rider Abraham there, and now we're coming towards the final corner. And we're trying to make progress, but again, it's going to be difficult when we're running on max AI level. So let's just skip on to a couple of laps and let's see what's going to happen as we make a bold dive into the last corner. But fortunately, we're going to lose them all back again because I ran slightly wide. We're making good progress now in the middle of lap number 2. I'm up into P13 and we've got some more riders just up ahead. This is certainly not over. Make that P12 as we go round the outside of Hayden there. And again, that's another Kawasaki rider. So I'm really starting to get into my groove now. But again, I've gone wide off that corner. I don't know why I keep managing to do that. It's not very good, really. I need to really try and tidy that up. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We've only got one more lap to go at the end of this one as I'm trying to size up even more overtakes. And there we go. We do get down the inside of the other Kawasaki. And again, sort of chipping over the curb a bit, cutting the corner a bit more. But again, it is Jonathan Raya indeed on the minimap who is once again running away with this. He seemed to really got into his groove as my teammate this weekend. And it's looking like he's going to be very difficult to stop. And that's the thing, because we've got 4 races in 2 rounds. We're really going to establish who the title contenders are, really, and I think it is very much Raya is going to be the main threat to our championship. But unfortunately, I couldn't make any further progress as Hayden just, well, that straight line speed is ridiculous. And did you see the speed he got through the corner there? Was just insane, and the AI unfortunately going to out-traction us through here. We are going to lose the drag race, so it's only P12 in the second race. And that is very disappointing because we're going to lose so much time, so much points in the championship. And that is not good for our title hopes at all. And as we close episode 2 with a look at the championship ranking, Jonathan Raya 18 points clear, ahead of Giuliano, Davies, Camille, myself, obviously Tom Sykes, Van der Mark, and even Alex Lowe's in there as well. So it's very close overall, I would say, on that front. So the battle for second is going to be very interesting to follow throughout the season. But Raya has got a big lead, and we've really got our work cut out if we're going to catch and beat our teammates. But guys, that's it for episode 2 of my SBK16 career mode. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to smash a like on the video. Do click subscribe if you don't want to miss any more of this series, and if you're enjoying this series. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and join my Discord. Both links are in this description below, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.